Ka showroom kali batmai jong ka Tata Motors Kaladon hag jylla menta. One shaka Frank Motors like goringi Shillong.
Menteri Rangbaga Meghalaya Konrad Kesangma bad Menteri Rangbaga Jylla Sikkim Prem Singh Tamang mentaka sngi kila play padba ya ka yau jingbam jingdi hanong ba Shillong kabala tip da ka North East Food Show hakaba lai don langru Menteri ka kamrep uba bantai dor lingdo bad Menteri kam jungok kai ka Sikkim bindu Singh Pant haba kren haka jia lang ba play Konrad uloong ba ka North East Food Show kade ka jaka ba biang na ka benta ki brio ki baseng ya ki kam bat kumjo ya ki nongrep ka banlong ka lad na ka benta pan penitho sha ki yo he ka purthai ka Jylla Meghalaya da ka je trailang bat ka SIAL kalasdang ya kane ka yo debam ha usnam arajar khat khandai bat menta kade ka sien ga baar balapinlong ya kane ka rensan bat pen bat de ya ki jingbam ki ba pen mi na kalang ki benta ka than chatai la mingi bat lawan man sim bentaru da kiri na Southeast Asian Menteri Rangba ulongru bakum kini ki rinsan kim dei tang bala pen ya ka jingriu spa ban pen mi ya ki jingbam henry kan kyntiew ya ki brio batrai kam na jong ki nongrep ya ki cooperative society bat ki self help group haka jikren Menteri Rangba ka Meghalaya ulaya ro ya kari Vietnam kabala kelalong kawe na kanuksa haka jingpen mi ya ki jingbam sha ka prothai bat benrap balada ka thain North East kay trailang kala ban pen mi ya ki ja jingbam ba pher haki rinsan ka prothai.
We realize that the farmers alone cannot make the kind of exponential growth that they would want. We need entrepreneurs to be there to be able to scale up the production, to be able to add the value to the products so that this can be sent to the markets outside. So we started a program for entrepreneurs called Prime Program. This Prime Program is very entrepreneurial centric, and in the last many years we have been promoting and pushing many entrepreneurs to come in. You will see out here that we have got many self-help groups. In the last 4 years we have increased the number of self-help groups from a mere 3,000, 4,000 today to over 35,000 self-help groups of women have been formed. And they are here today to showcase some of their products. We have got mission mode programs, be it the piggery mission, be it the lakadong mission, be it the jackfruit mission, the aroma mission, the dairy mission, and soon we'll be having the spice mission. We started the ginger mission. All of these almost amounting to over 1,000 crores of mission mode programs have been functioning. We have different cooperative societies that have been formed. Hundreds and hundreds of cooperative societies have been formed. Again, these are being done to ensure that the collectivization, the group, of farmers coming together so that they are able to scale up their products. Farmers alone cannot provide the kind of productivity that is required by the market. And therefore, you need to bring different producers together in a cooperative movement. We decided that we will take that step. We will raise the bar. We will ensure that we're able to provide the platform to our farmers and our entrepreneurs to be able to become the best in the world. And that is the reason why we are here today for the second edition, in spite again of all the challenges that we have. We had Kong Anumasna, I think she's somewhere here. And she used to sell products to local business people, to some other business people around India. But when we had the 2019 show, she was able to access the market to international level. And today, she is sending her products all the way to European nations. We had Mr. Tinash Momin, who's also a spice entrepreneur. And the kind of packaging and the kind of market that they had access to was very limited. We have the bee natural honey people. I remember they were, I wouldn't say struggling, but the scope of the opportunities that they had was very limited. The, Di Suchiam, who's here, is the product called Napwear brand. And they recently won the Sial award. I think if he did not have this platform, these people would never have had the opportunity to go beyond a certain limit. I'm not saying they're not capable, but it is the government's job and government's duty and part of the government's policy to ensure that we provide that platform. I remember coming here in 2019 and I remember seeing the packaging of the same entrepreneurs, their products. They were selling wine in an old beer bottle which was used, for some other brand. They had got some simple, whiskey bottle which was left over. They washed it and they put the wine into it. And today, coming back to this pavilion after 3 years, those same winemakers have got bottles and packaging that is as good as any other product in the world. That is what this food show is about. And as I said, we don't expect that we'll see results in the next 1 day, 2 days, 1 year, 2 years. No. When we touch 75 years, we would like to look back, whether we are there or not, but as a state, we'd like to look back and say that yes, we have made a difference. That is the vision with which we are working on. So therefore, my friends, I know that this program that you're seeing today, there will be a large number of you who will say, good things or medium things about it. There will be a large number of you also who will say many bad things about it. And you will say, there could have been fans in this place, because I'm also thinking of fans right now. I will think that, there could have been exhaust out here. There will always be room for improvement. There will always be areas where we'll make things much better. But we need to start somewhere. And that's the reason why I'm very, very pleased and happy to see the kind of response that we're getting from everybody. I just felt like spending the whole day out here, because the smiles that I see on the farmers' faces, the smiles that I see on the entrepreneurs' faces, the way people are pulling me and saying, why don't you try this food? Why don't you try this wine? We want to bring a smile to our entrepreneurs and to our farmers' faces. We want to see that we are able to provide them that additional benefit, that we are able to provide that opportunity that they need to be able to compete with the best in the world, and that's what we will do. The northeast part of India, and remember this is a northeast show, it's not a Meghalaya show alone. And the reason why we call it a northeast show is because we realize that the international market looks at variety. We realize that the international market looks at scale. Meghalaya may not be able to produce the kind of scale that we require for a buyer or a country. But when the entire Northeast comes together, we can do it. And therefore it is a Northeast show, and you will see that we are trying to expand and bring out an outreach to all the Southeast Asian nations also. I'm so thankful for Vietnam, our His Excellency who is here today. Vietnam is a shining example of what the states in the Northeast can become.
Nakaliang Menteri Rang Ba ka Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamang lapin pa ko jero ya Menteri Rang Ba ka Meghalaya, ubalapin urlong ya kum kini kedensan, pan kyntiew ya ki nongseng kam, bat ki nongrep nakaleng kathan cha tailam mingi, hakani gasngi lay don langru, upram San Chow, Ambassador Embassy of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, Uram Prasad Subedi, Charged Affair, Embassy of Nepal in India, Uiko Watanabe, First Secretary to Embassy of Japan in India, Minister ka Sikkim, Bidu Singh Pant, ka Chief Secretary of Meghalaya, Kong Arvi Suchiang, bat ki wei ki nong mi khamat, bawan na Chile, Poland, Austria, United Kingdom, bat na European Union.
दूसरा क्षेत्र और अन्य राज्यों के बीच में सामूहिक विकास, तीसरा पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र और देश के मूलधारा के बीच संबंध और विकास में तरक्की, और अंत में क्षेत्र और पड़ोसी देश के बीच सौहार्दपूर्ण संबंध स्थापित है। आज हमारे पास विश्व बैंक, नागरिक समाज संगठन से लेकर निजी क्षेत्र का कई विकास करता है। पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र आज पर्यटन को, व्यापारियों को, निवेशकों को, उद्यमियों और अन्य लोगों के लिए एक सौहार्द, मैत्रीपूर्ण और स्वाभाविक रूप से आकर्षण गंतव्य बन गया है। इस नए क्षितिज के प्रणेता हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी जो पूर्वोत्तर क्षेत्र में इन स्थिर, सुचारू और दूरगामी परिवर्तनों को लागू करने में मुख्य अभिनेता रहे हैं। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के अवधारणा सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास की विचारधारा ने भारतीयों को एकजुट करके देश की गरिमा को विश्व स्तर पर पहुंचाया है। 2014 से पहले नॉर्थ ईस्ट यानी पूर्वोत्तर को वोट बैंक के रूप में गिना जाता था। माननीय यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की दूरदर्शिता के कारण आज ये विकास का केंद्र बन गया है।
Well, we are focusing on many things. In fact, if you have seen that the Lakadong turmeric that we have, if you're seeing the pavilion that we have created specifically for Lakadong and the kind of stress we are putting on it, these are clear, areas of focus and strength that we feel we have, and that's the reason why, as a strategy, the state government and the agriculture department is focusing on high-value products, which are, the quantity may not be that high, but the price of the products are higher. So we feel we need to go in a niche kind of strategy where we look at the demand and look at the value of the product. And therefore, products like Lakadong are very high-value products, and that's the kind of strategy we're going for. I have spoken about that at length in my speech, but the point is that this is basically kind of bringing everybody together. We have been doing multiple programs for multiple stakeholders at multiple levels. We have been working in mission mode for the farmers so that the productivity goes up. We've been working through the Prime program with entrepreneurs so that the training can be given, value addition can be done, packaging can be done. We've been working with cooperative societies so that collectivization improves. We've been focusing on the Focus program, which gives kind of seed money and cash absolutely at the grassroots level to the farmers. So all these multiple programs now are kind of bringing this whole thing together in the form of this food show, where through this we are able to connect to the international market, the regional market, the national market, and at the same time we are also able to bring in all the technology providers who will be here to guide and to support and help our farmers and our entrepreneurs. And also we are able to get the buyers who would be interested in buying the products. So you can see that there are many partners and technology people who have come here, many buyers who have come here, and obviously a lot of our farmers also are here. So this is a place where everybody comes together.
Sir, you said about Lakadong turmeric, but when we say about food like jado or something which is very much traditional and which is not found outside, how to make them international?
Well, that we can of course do it through many ways. Food is a very broad subject. Find you talking about specific items that that our people cook. That can be of course brought in by ensuring that restaurants start serving those foods when the tourists come in. Hotels should be asked to serve those foods. We can also make those foods available in different parts of the world. So it's a strategy that has to be looked into. But really that's not really the way we look at just looking at food as just a dish. We're looking at the entire agriculture sector as a whole to see how we can promote it. So yes, your suggestion is good. We'll look into and examine how we can. No, I don't think we should look at it like that. The idea is to bring in as many people as possible. The idea is to open it up, broaden it to the entire Northeast. And as we see that we are running short of space, we make it even bigger. But the idea really is to ensure that we have all the Northeast coming in. We want this to be a Northeast food show. We want this to be the event when it comes to agriculture and food processing and packaging in the years to come. And this should be a calendar event, also an event where global players come in. So yes, if there is lesser space for our local farmers, then definitely we'll do whatever it takes to expand it.